What is the pettiest thing you've done that felt so right? Jake was the worst roommate imaginable. He never cleaned, ate my food, and brought random girls over constantly. But the final straw was when I caught him hooking up with my ex-girlfriend Sarah in our living room. They didn't even notice me walk in. I was furious, but Jake just shrugged it off. Bro, you guys broke up months ago. She's fair game. Sarah smirked and said, maybe if you were better in bed this wouldn't have happened. They both laughed like it was hilarious. Jake had been bragging for weeks about landing this huge job interview at a prestigious law firm. It was his dream job, and he wouldn't shut up about how he was going to make 6 figures and move out to some fancy apartment. The night before his interview, I heard him on the phone with someone, lying about his qualifications. He was claiming he graduated summa cum laude when I knew for a fact he barely passed. He was also lying about his internship experience and even making up volunteer work. That's when I remembered something. The law firm he was interviewing with, my uncle worked there. I never mentioned it because Jake was always bragging about his connections, and I didn't want to seem like I was trying to one-up him. I called my uncle that night and told him everything. Not just about Jake lying on his resume, but about his character, the cheating, the disrespect, the constant lying. The next morning, Jake left in his brand new suit, confident as ever. He came back 2 hours later, completely defeated. Apparently, they'd fact-checked everything during the interview and caught him in multiple lies. But here's the best part. They told him they'd already spoken to a reliable source about his character. Jake looked at me and said, "You didn't." I just smiled and said, "Fair game, bro."